Hey there, gamers. Mark the Lone Gamer here, and we are back in Faerun, aka the Forgotten Realms in Dungeons and Dragons, because we are now back with our new Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. And the first time we tried doing a BG3 playthrough was about a year or so ago, and suffice to say, it didn't work out. Um, but it's a whole different game now. The the game has gone through many updates, which has improved the performance, added a lot of new content, stuff like new endings, new cinematics, cutscenes for the characters, and fixes, as well as a whole lot of new subclasses, which gives us a ton more options to play as, uh, gameplay wise in this game, if not necessarily story wise. But that just gives this game so much more replayability. Now, why am I coming back here when my channel is clearly a Skyrim based channel? Well, because I always want to add more variety into the channel, even if it's not the most popular for our longtime viewers or such. But I think, I owe it to you all to give you good content. And I really think that Baldur's Gate 3, low key, not even low key, it really is. It's the real deal. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is one of the best fantasy role playing games that exists right now. Pound for pound, value wise, gameplay wise, craft wise, everything about it is top tier. And I think it belongs here on the channel. The story, the storytelling, the characters, I am really, really into them. Even though, I haven't been able to show it because I've been busy with doing the channel's other series. Even though the first time, our first Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough pretty much failed after a few episodes. Because I was pretty wishy washy at the time what I wanted to do. I actually started, I think, as a paladin, and a couple of episodes in, I suddenly flip flopped and decided I wanted to be a bard instead. No, I think the way I explained how why this happened was pretty good. But yeah, it was kind of weird. So yeah, um, this time around, we're going to try to go through. After about a year, I've actually been able to finish this game once. Uh, I've been playing it for ever since its release. I've been supporting the game since early access because I really love Dungeons and Dragons. Even though I don't actually play, it's more of just I love the literature, the stories, the characters, and the setting. I've always loved it, even when I was very, very young. But I was kind of handicapped by the fact that I didn't really have a circle of friends whom I could play Dungeons and Dragons with. So the whole time I just read modules or rule books, the novels. The Forgotten Realms are easily my favorite D&D setting. Uh, the novels like Spellfire, the Moonshade trilogy, and of course the Icewind Dale books with Drist Jordan. Those were my jam back in the day. And yeah, I never really quit it. Now, to be able to finally actually play in a game that truly brings to life the setting uh, is really something. And while it's been a long time coming, yeah, we had hiccups. I want this to happen. I actually want more BG3 content on the channel. I want multiple playthroughs. So I don't want this to be incredibly long. Just, I mean, my Skyrim roleplays are always long term because I just go through them really cozily, very leisurely pace. But I think BG3 isn't quite like that. It's a more focused game. It's not an open world game like Skyrim. There are limited world zones, and you can only wander or adventure through them so much before you play through a zone entirely. So there's no grinding in this game. There's no over leveling. You have a maximum of 12 levels to go, but then again, every level is like monumental. So by the time you reach level 6, you will be a master of the act. There are 3 acts. And by the end, when you're level 12, you'll feel like you're a god. But that's still to come. So, we're going to begin. So, yeah. There's about here mods enabled. I do have several games ongoing, but we're going to do a new one. Because there's a character I want to actually play as. And we're going to go through them at the very beginning. So, it says mods enabled. I actually have just 2 mods. Or maybe 3, but one of them is I've forgotten how to use it and it's just there. But basically, one mod is the native camera tweaks mod. I've always had that from the very beginning. And it just improves the camera because I think the default Baldur's Gate 3 camera is just so limited. You can't even look up. And I think that's the one biggest annoyance or bad thing about the game. I'm not sure if they actually fixed this already by now. I mean, there have been 8 major patches. I don't know. But whether the mod is now redundant or not, the modder who did native camera tweaks has been so nice that he has kept the mod updated throughout the entire game's cycle, even up to the very last patch. So I think I owe it to that mod to keep it in. And also, just very recently, I installed through the native mod manager a mod called I think it's Faces of Faerun. Maybe I just want to add more options to the faces because the default faces aren't bad, but I think we could use more. Where was that? I tried this previously. I was kind of annoyed that they wouldn't appear. I'm not sure why. Facial animations. I mean, we could turn this into our first really modded playthrough and just select some mods because why not? I've gone through the game once with just the camera mod installed, but no, I think we'll save that for another playthrough for the future. Anyway, yeah. So let's do a new game. And yeah, let's go balanced for now. Fine with just doing balanced. Not that masochistic. Now we've actually seen the opening cinematic, the awesome intro cinematic for a lot of times. I think we could skip this, but why not? Let's just watch through it. So you know that Lae'zel is going to be important in some way because she is featured in the CG cinematic. I think this is the intro is the only pre-rendered CG in the whole game. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it is an awesome intro. This is movie quality. Yeah. And nasty. Still nasty now. Now, I don't think there's anyone watching right now who is not familiar with the game, but if there are, I guess... Ow. I guess I should not mention too many spoilers, or any spoilers at all. We'll just go through a game as we go through the game. Alright, so origin. So we're going to do a custom character for now. We're going to have a tab type character. I do want to do origin characters eventually, maybe in the future, but for now let's do an origin character. So we are going with so anyway, yeah, I think I want to go with half elf. I'm going to go with the high half elf, or you know what? Let's just go with elf. High wood elf. Alright, high elf. Cantrips. We're going with booming blade because that's awesome. This was added in very late. I think this was added in patch 8 or just one of the later patches. So this just gives you really good melee attacks right off the bat. So, and because it's a cantrip, you can use it at least once per round, which is awesome. Alright, so we're going with actually we're going with Abjuration Wizard. So the great thing about Abjuration Wizards are, well, we'll get that later on. So an Abjuration Wizard is a wizard who basically has a force field. He's literally a wizard with a force field. So that kind of wizard is very defensive, and the AI actually doesn't want to hit him usually. So he's a character, he's a magic user who could probably handle going into melee, which is pretty awesome. So we're going with that. So let's choose the spells. We want that for distance. Mage armor, because So our force field, our abjuration ward or arcane ward, is powered when we cast abjuration spells. So we're going to explain that as we go along because right now it's going to be a bit complicated because we won't get it until I think level 3 or 4. Featherfall is really useful, but not for this act. At least not for a while. I think we can go with that. Alright. So, we're going with the male. So, well, let's see. Yeah, prepared spells. That's very hard to use. Alright. So, background. I don't want to go with the usual, but Sage is actually cool. I think we're going with a guild artisan. So yeah, we were once part of a guild, but since then we've left and had a bit of adventuring. Alright, I think that's fine. Maybe we could... it's not going to be anyway. Let's add. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Wisdom, strength, dexterity. Anyway. Skills, I think we're fine. So, yeah. So we have Orlando Bloom here. Let's change up. What's the voice?
Where to next?
What was that?
Let's hope the...
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Be wary.
It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
So that's a very low
There's
voice.
magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
So this is a bit of the geeky voice. I think we'll go with that. That first guy was a bit too pretty. I mean, our guy is not going to be ugly, of course, but I think this is a nice look. Alright, skin tone. I think we've been out for a while, so we got a bit of a tan, I guess. Not too much. Alright. Now, an elf, you'd expect that elves don't have facial hair. But we've seen elves with facial hair in this game, and some very important to the game. So I think maybe a wizard would have facial hair. But for starters, there's the hairstyle, hair color. So let's go with very pale. There we go. Not too pale. I always want the eyes to be very distinct. Where are the eyes? Icon. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Nice. Alright. Now let's go with facial hair. There's the facial hair. Wait, we don't have facial hair? Because we're an elf? But there's an elf in the game that has facial hair. Very important character. Really? Alright. Apparently we can't have a beard if we're... Can we change the hairstyle, please? Alright, that's not bad. Some of these hairstyles really are just too much. Alright, that's... I mean, these are Celeborn hairs. Look at this guy, he's about to say. Where is Gandalf? I would like very much to talk to him. I hate these buzz cut hairs. Some of these hairs you'll recognize in game. Now this makes him look like a Vulcan. And Vulcans really are just space elves, right? Mr. Roddenberry? Yeah. Oh my god. Twin tails. Just... Oh. I should have just gone with the first hair. I think this is a nice one. For an adventuring type. Alright, I think we're done.
You need a guard.
Up. Let's change the name. It's not Tab. We are... We're Dane. Alright. As for our guardian, don't really care much. But let's just make her an elf like us. Alright. So an Abjuration Wizard, as I mentioned, is a wizard with a force field. So he's going to be able to move in to melee. He's going to protect his companions, and he might even be considered a bit of a tank. This cinematic is just so awesome. Okay, I think Lae'zel is really one of the cooler characters among the companions. I do want to play as her in an origin playthrough. Maybe in the future. All right, let's begin. So what's changed from before and now? Well, it's been more than a year since our first playthrough, and yeah, I've found out a lot about the game since then, and the game itself has improved, performance-wise, and feature-wise, content-wise. So it's a very different game from when we first played it. First tried to do a playthrough with it. And here we are. I'm still playing with a controller. And
My head.
This is the camera that I'm using here is the native camera tweaks mod, and look, it's just so good. You can just do all that, and you can look up. That's something that you couldn't do before. So you can just admire the entire world with native camera tweaks. And that's awesome. Now, I don't know if this has been fixed by the patches. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point. The game has ceased in development. There won't be any more major patches, sadly. But, I mean, it's been 2 years.
Dead. Good.
Now, one of the reasons why I thought of doing a playthrough now is that it was recently the 2nd year anniversary of the game. So why not play it? And I've been seeing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Plays on YouTube, and why not do that? Alright, why can't I jump?
This calls for careful footwork.
Alright. Why can't I jump? Alright. So if you hold up, why can't I jump? Alright, there we go. Alright.
Good idea, I think.
No, it's not. I don't know why it's so hard to jump. I should be able to jump by just pressing up on the D-pad. I don't know why it's not doing it. There we go. A bit of
Someone else got out.
Well, our guy sounds like a bit of a bookish type, which
Might be other survivors.
like his voice is like this, a bit nasal.
Might still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
So it kind of reminds me of Vril. I played the same character again, maybe. So Booming Blade.
No time for fantasy.
So it's a cantrip. Now cantrips before were not very effective. They were nothing spells. They were literally 0 level spells. But that's been changed in more recent updates to Dungeons & Dragons. So now they're actually pretty useful. They're actually very powerful. Now I don't know why there's a delay. The controller.
Where the hells are we?
Alright, now it's working. I don't know why. Weird. Alright. Bit of controller weirdness. So it's just, we can press down on the right stick to show what you can
Always room for more.
interact with or pick up. That's useful. And there's a, I think there's a chest somewhere. But there's a chest, no? There we go, there's a chest here. Alright, I think there's nothing else. So I'm fine with just not being too careful. You can walk into flame. Well, no. I think not there. Maybe here? Nope. Alright, fine. Because there's a healing station right here. Marked by the really nice blue light.
I feel better.
Alright, time to go. So yeah, we know what to do. In the first incarnation of the game, in the earlier versions, the Nautiloid level was a lot longer, but they've made it quite shorter now.
We are here.
Alright, we'll get to you.
Here.
What's in here?
So again, this isn't a blind playthrough. We played through the game. So what it means is just we're not going to be wasting time too much. We know what to do. So let's get these. Not that useful, but Dane here is a bit of a bookie. Maybe he thinks that we can use them or learn from them. Anything else? Nope. So let's go get our friend, or soon to be friend. It's a very casual way of approaching a mutilated body. Alright.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Alright, there is a chance that we might fail, so we can always just save. Let's investigate the exposed brain. So we have a +3 because we're very intelligent and we are proficient in investigation. Oh. What the hell? See, I told you, we can fail.
Apart from this strange context, you notice nothing unusual about the brain.
Yes, nothing unusual aside from the fact that it's talking to us. Alright, let's pry the brain from the skull. Yikes. My gosh. Hey, this playthrough doesn't want us to have our brain friend. That
The
didn't
brain
look
won't
like
budge.
that didn't look like you're trying. Anyway, let's reload. That's annoying. The thing is, I don't feel guilty or that I'm cheating when I re-roll or reload the save.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us.
Because sometimes this game, the rolls are so suspect. So yeah, I mean, I won't do it all the time. I won't save scum all the time. But sometimes when you just want the game to go a certain way, you just have to. And I'm not wasting or exposing myself to circumstances which I don't like for the rest of a game, which will be hours long, just because of that. Again, just to pry. Oh, we are not a good. Oh. Yep.
brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
That is so nasty. Of course not. We're not doing that. We will spare the creature, because any injuries might weaken it. It actually is pretty gross.
Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
What's at the helm?
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Alright. What should I call you?
Us. We are us.
Alright, you can call me Me. Let's go.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
We are going to the helm. What? What was that? Was that him? Myrnath. Anyway. So our guy seems to be very calm about things. Ooh, Eldritch Tablet. So I think this is useful. Let's take it. There are things that you will do early on which will have many implications or effects later on. So we'll have to get used to that. Now, in earlier versions of the game, you would actually reach that part, the deck where the magic cannons are. They took that out.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
We need to figure out where we are first.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Alright. So, us, level 1, but he's at 21 hit points. He's the most
Taste my fury.
tanky of all of us.
Sometimes the only way out is through. You've made a grave mistake.
Oh, come on. Alright, us. Cover my ass. Nice. Damn. Can we reach it? No. Fortunately, we have a bow. Damn, Lae'zel.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Just use firebolt. We are very intelligent, so he should be able to hit.
Ignition!
There we go.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
First we get stuff. So one thing that will never change from my characters is that all my characters are loot goblins. So our character is a mage, but he's going to be a bit of a melee mage once we get our force field, our arcane ward. So we may actually think of giving him stuff. Alright. We don't really need a ranged weapon, but let's have one equipped just in case. Let's give this... I mean, Lae'zel already has a short bow. But that's not quite as good. Let's give her this. And equip that. Now, there's really no difference between a crossbow and a regular bow in terms of firing rate. I mean, you can fire an arrow or a bolt every round, so there's really no difference. I think crossbows are better. But I think regular bows have a longer range. Maybe can we use... Not proficient. Not proficient, yeah. We're a wizard after all. Alright. But we can sell these things.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
His voice is actually really kind of dorky, but that is fine. I like it. It's different. I don't think the really deep warrior voice suits him. I think voice 3 is like the really deep voice. Alright.
Mind flayer machinery. Better watch what I touch.
Let's investigate. Sigil.
Another mystery.
Oh, you can't read it?
Can't read this script. Annihilate.
Annihilate. Alright, that's that.
Let me out!
What? So these were just thralls. We could have actually made them attack us for a little bit more experience, but we couldn't figure out the words. Alright, who was talking?
Let me out! You! Get me out of this damn thing!
A
We have
very
no time
beautiful
for
elven
stragglers.
woman. We are not leaving the beautiful elven woman. There's magic at work here. Let me determine what kind. Ah ha ha! Child's play. I'm going to act out his dorky voice.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
I'll go look around. There must be some way to get this thing open.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Alright, don't worry. Let's see if we can do anything right here.
The console appears dormant.
Yes. Inscribe the device with glyphs you sense from the pod's warding runes.
The console hums to life.
Ooh!
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. authority.
Let's wheel the pod open. Oh, alright. Let's just not roll a 1. Oh! God damn it.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Alright. Oh, she's down. Didn't show the cinematic.
Thought I was done for.
Are you alright?
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Did you feel that just now? We were in each other's heads.
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. They'll have to wait. I need to get off this ship alive first. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Yay! Alright then. Let's get going. I'm Dane.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Shadowheart. I wish I could have a cool name like that. Maybe I could rename myself. Time to go. Come on.
Finally. Let us make for the helm.
Oh,
We've wasted enough time already.
You're still here.
She's right. Lead on.
Alright, so there are characters like, I guess, like the wizard who can just open up the pod right here. Otherwise, you need to find something to do that. I mean, if you're a barbarian, for example, you can just break it open. Alright, let's get back then. But we still want to explore a bit, so let's go here. It's a dead thrall. I wonder if that's... No, it can't be, but it's kind of a...
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Kind of a reference, even if it isn't intended. Oh, let's look.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Oh, another woman. Let's free her as well.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Right, hold on. That
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
That was pretty nasty.
Relon preserve me. That cannot be our fate.
Alright, Dane, you basically turned a woman into a mind flayer, but, well, you wanted to free her, so too bad.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
Redundant now, but it's fine. Slave mine. Might as well take it.
A brain in a jar.
Right, there's nothing else here. Let's go. As our Githyanki friend said, we're wasting time. Right. Let's take this jar as well. Why not?
Another brain.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
It's not letting us take it. That's fine. Brain jar. That's a large brain jar. Alright, come on. Just in case. We can heal ourselves. Alright.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane yank.
Alright, bit of friction between our companions. Let's hope it doesn't lead to anything really dangerous. Alright.
We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect them.
Alright. So there's a way to actually get the sword of this character, Commander Zalk, but since we are wizard, we don't really need it. Still a good weapon to have, but we actually weren't able to prepare for it. We
need to get out of here now.
Can we do it actually? Anyway, let's move.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's just. You know what? Why not? Nice.
Need to act fast.
Can we change her spell right now? No, it's in combat. Oh well. So no flaming sword for us. It's fine.
On the move.
Right.
I am fury. I am death.
So let's just hurry. So I think they really simplified
No time to waste.
this part, which is good. We just want to get through this whole level as quickly as possible. So all we need to do is get to the other side.
Don't waste a step.
Ah.
What's the plan? Heading there.
So if you can see, Shadowheart here is a cleric, but he's also an elf, a half-elf. So she actually comes with Firebolt, the cantrip herself. But she's notoriously very bad at using it. Yeah, not bad actually. She actually hit.
I am fury. I am death.
Now let's try to do that.
Hitazeth.
Alright, good.
On the move.
What path lies before me?
Hurry! Before they strike!
So when you dash, you double your movement speed, but you also pretty much lose every other action. So you only do that if
I'm ready.
you really want to get somewhere fast.
Moving.
But you have to be prepared to not be able to do anything else.
Victory awaits.
Right,
Make
Lae'zel,
way.
cover our back. Come on. Oh, God. Yes.
Kill or your spine is mine.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Sure, sure. We have one more actual spell. Let's use it on this character. Nice! Alright.
Very well.
Forward, Istik, before more dragons come.
I don't think dragons are our problem, Lae'zel, but whatever. Nice. Finally you hit something.
Victory awaits. No time to waste.
Right, good. Now we also want to keep us alive, which will affect the future. Alright, let's just kill this guy before. Whatever.
I'll give it a shot.
What? What the hell? We slipped on an icy surface. Damn it. Alright, Shadowheart, you're hitting, but
Swift and lethal.
could have killed that one. Thank you. Alright, let's give Dane
Take this.
chance to
Astarion will have your
stand
head.
up. Alright, will it be Shadowheart?
Onward.
Alright, Dane's back up.
Blood comes easy these days.
Alright, let's do this.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
Did it. I really have to note the really blank expressions on Minthara and Drawer Ragzlin's faces when they see the Nautiloid.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. The chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
All right. Whoop. So, Dane, welcome to the rest of your life, which may or may not be too long, depending on what you are able to do. All right, let's keep going. So, yeah, we don't know where we are. We are apparently resident of Baldur's Gate. So this place is actually...
There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
This place is actually pretty far from Baldur's Gate. Oh, people not very lucky. Oh. Aha! Our friend from the Nautiloid. Definitely still alive.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
You have any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
We? You want to stay together, I gather.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Yes! I mean... Alright, let's keep moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Alright. Her armor is a bit distressing because I'm fairly sure I remember what faction has such armor, but something to ruminate on another time. As she said, we have other priorities. I have to find a healer. And supplies. Ooh, another one of these things. Alright, so it's these views that we wouldn't be able to see from this point of view with the default camera. So this is nice. We can see a bit of some ruins above there. And nice, beautiful companion. Shadowheart. Alright. Oh, backpack. So let's gauge our loot goblin tendencies. Alright. So, alright. We have here what appears to be a temple. And the magical rune gate. That will be convenient.
Won't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
I knew I should have purchased that knock spell scroll when I saw one. Alright. Oh.
More of those wretched things.
Uh-oh. Alright, we are very familiar with how dangerous those brain things are. I believe they're called Intellect Devourers. Should be very careful. I think we can actually avoid this fight, but I think we need the experience. We're not too long from... Oh yeah, we just need a little bit to level up, and we want to level up. But we can definitely die, so let's pop a save. Alright. Can we get up? Alright. Shadowheart. No.
End this.
Should have taken control of her. Alright.
Survival is all that matters.
Stop that.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Yes, damn, we used up our spells. But we have cantrips, we can just use cantrips. So 90%. Isn't bad. Go! Damn, it's pretty tough. Let's jump up.
Need to stay focused.
Alright, Shadowheart. Kill that one. Damn, alright. Get out of the way. Alright, anything we can do? Nope. Alright, they're dashing. Yeah, I think this one can attack. Damn! Oh my gosh. See, I told you this could actually... Yes. Oh my... Alright, good. But it can kill us. We can die. We can easily die. Alright. Let's do it again. That usually doesn't happen. Shadowheart usually can tank a hit or two, but to just die right away. Well, she's not really dead, but downed in one hit. Sometimes this game just wants to kick your ass, and it will. Alright. And Shadowheart.
Let's get on with it.
You go there for a bit.
No one back home will ever believe this.
No time to dally.
Alright. Oh, why? I wanted to get them both up on top before. Anyway.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Alright.
Let's finish this.
Let's do Firebolt. Nice. Oh, she's still alive. Alright, let's use spell. Alright. Probably should have run away a bit. We need to be able to kill. Stop moving. Alright, good. Come on. Why? Nice. It's still alive. Can we push it? Let's push it. Hopefully that will cause some damage. Damn.
Talk to me.
Alright. Just die. Alright. And... Oh, nice. Damn! Alright, shocking grasp. Nice. Alright, we're almost good. Don't want to use a potion, but might have to. We're almost dead. No, we're fine, we're fine. I think we're good.
Can't afford to let up.
As long as Shadowheart doesn't die to this one. Alright. Nice! And give it a push. Nice! And run a bit.
Heading there.
Go after Shadowheart, not me! Damn you. Come on, Shadowheart, you do it. Ugh.
Whatever comes,
Alright,
I'm ready.
get me up, please.
Looking ahead.
Alright, well, we've saved each other's lives, Shadowheart, so I guess I owe you now. We owe each other. So you don't owe me anything, which is fine. Alright, let's rest a bit.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Let's rest a bit.
Just a brief respite.
So we can probably level up already. We should level up already because we are so fragile right now. Don't have any mind flayer healing devices anymore. We have to be a bit careful. Might be useful. Accuracy. So these are actually grenades of some sort. We're taking them. We can use them. Alright. Let's level up. Alright, so we are going for an Abjuration Wizard. So for some reason it's already on it because I think this is usually what I select. So Abjuration Savant, learning Abjuration spells from scrolls costs half as much. Arcane Ward, this is basically our thing. The residual magic of your spells, Abjuration spells, forms a ward around you that protects you from harm. Alright, so we're going with that. We have 2 new spells. Burning Hands, probably a good damaging spell. Sleep is actually useful. Yes, we'll go with Sleep. Right now, these are very useful. So, Thunder Wave, yeah, these are good. Maybe we can replace this with something. No. Mage Armor. Alright. so mage armor. Alright, that's it. Shadowheart, level 2. She gets turn undead. We will change her domain or her faith, which is a trickery domain, the first chance we get. Unfortunately, that will take a bit of time. I think her spells are okay. I will replace that with Bless, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so hit points wise, we are a bit much better at 14. We were 8. We were 8 before, which was absolutely pitiful. So at least now we can take a couple of hits. Alright, are we going back the same way? Yeah. Alright. So let's save our progress. Things seem to be looking up, at least. Survived a rather nasty encounter with very dangerous beasts. Maybe we could unlock that later. I don't want to use my single lockpick. Let's just pick some alchemy ingredients. So as with Oblivion, I've been sleeping on alchemy, and I guess we shouldn't, because it might be useful to just have potions, even if you won't usually use them, like I don't. Another pod here, and ooh, look at that! Another elf. He looks trustworthy.
Harry, I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
You know, you look quite capable. Why don't you kill it yourself?
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Alright, do nothing.
Shh. Not a word. Let's try to keep that lovely neck of yours in one piece. Hmm? And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod? Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me.
You have it backwards. They took me prisoner, just like you.
Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us. Alright.
You're not one of them. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
I'm glad to see we're all caught up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I'm Dane. I'm from Baldur's Gate as well.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Yes, unfortunately, they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
You should travel with me. Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
All right. Our very pale friend here seems to be very capable with a blade, so I'm expecting good things. And of course, Astarion, one of the best characters in the game, even if he doesn't seem like it. So, yep, he's a rogue. So, off the bat, let's arm him with better stuff. Give him that. There we go. Let's, yeah, there. Reverse it. Can we use a hand axe? Yes, that's better. Maybe we should have the hand axe on the other hand. How? Yeah, it's fine. Or the dagger. Maybe the dagger should be a little bit better. Alright, definitely better, I guess. As long as it's not a 0. Alright. Anything else? Nothing. Alright. Okay. We should probably give him the crossbow. Because, but Astarion actually also has firebolt. So all of us actually have range capability no matter what. But it's good to have that.
Alright. What now?
So we probably should get some rest first before we get to the...
There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
I agree. So let's just kill it right now.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Yep. Yeah, there's a whole thing where you can just get in close and pretty much risk losing or getting killed by it, but you know what, I've seen that before. There's really no reason to let it give it the opportunity to do something to you. Not at this point. At this point, when we see a mind flayer, it needs to die. Alright, is there nothing else here? Alright. So we could go over there. But let's get the stuff up here.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Yep, indeed. Alright, so we have a supply pack. We can rest and regain our abilities, our spells. I think. Where are we? Oh, there's Lae'zel.
Of course it's dangerous. One of them carved up
Save rest.
and
No
let the
gift
goblins
red.
have it. Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
I'm not going to murder tieflings. But don't worry, I'll get them out of here one way or another.
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Remember how keen she was to leave me to die in the Nautiloid? We can't trust her.
Now, Shadowheart. We're better than that. This creature is dangerous. Get out of here and leave it to us. Right, so guidance, we're actually getting that from Shadowheart. So it's worth it to keep her around in our party. Just for that. Come on. Yes. Oh! By the narrowest of margins.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
Blast? I could use more specifics.
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Oh, you have a camp. I'm in dire need of healing, please. Could you point us in that direction? Shit, these are horrible rolls.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
So if you're...
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
So if you're not familiar with Dungeons and Dragons,
Observe and listen.
so
You'll
tieflings
hear
are
goblins before you
are a normal
As you
race
say.
right now. They look devilish, and they do have infernal origins, but they are normal people for the most part. And Lae'zel is a Githyanki. She's also previously her people, her character, her race were just enemies that you'd encounter in Dungeons and Dragons, but I guess they became playable at the very least for this game. So early on, it took some figuring out how to actually get her down. So you have to just figure that out. Just get open that up.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
And what exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a ghaik tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Alright, we journey together. Let's find this creche you speak of.
You have made an ally from Creche Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Alright. Let's level
Action, not reaction.
Lae'zel up. Now, I usually don't get Lae'zel until a bit later. So it's kind of cool that we actually have her. And she should make the first fights a bit easier. Because
Still alive.
she's actually one of
So
the
that's
stronger
progress.
fighters even this
Feel like
early.
its will be done.
I think she's an Eldritch Knight at this point. She doesn't have a shield. Anyway. Yeah. I think we're fine. Just give that to her. So, we have a full party now, but our journey has only just begun. We have a strange group of companions here, and we are very different from each other, but we will have to trust each other and rely on each other if we're going to survive our time here in Faerun with tadpoles in our heads. This has been Mark the Lone Gamer, and we will be back in our new playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 with Dane, the Abjuration Wizard. And I will see you all in the next video.